Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Hello. Alright, let me just get things started. Fine. Alright. Hello. Alright, let me just get things started. Fine. Alright. Hello. Alright, let me just get things started. Fine. Alright. Hey, Monty! Hi there! Yep. If you guys don't know, Monty is our voice for Cyclops, and, he's the voice for Nick Fury as well. Make sure to follow Monty News and subscribe. Howdy. Alright, let's see if any others will show up. Alright. Let's see. Already popping up? Yep. Oh, we got another viewer. Let's see what's going on here. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can get a few more people into here. Oh, hey, Comic. Comic's the voice for Hawkeye, by the way. The guy that gets normally abused by Iron Man and Marvel Analog Horror. Okay. Hello everyone, and welcome to the first ever Marvel Analog Horror Q&A. And yes, I do have a VTuber model, though I don't use it often. Because, my range is very limited when it comes to a Steam VTuber maker. Yes, I got this on Steam. Yes, you are the man with the bow and arrow. And the guy who gets abused by Iron Man. Shall we? Oh, hi Tammy. Tammy is our voice for Scarlet Witch, and so far she's done an amazing job. It all started with an audition for Down the Witch's Road, and I was absolutely blown away. So far, she's been Wanda in Down the Witch's Road, The Old Order Changeth, and Circle of Blood. And all I can say that's not spoilers is Wanda's going to be a big character in set 3. I'm not going to say why, but she's going to be a very, very big character. Absolutely. No offense to Clint, but he's absolutely the punching bag of the series. You're welcome. Now, I know, like, the lore of the series is very complicated because Like, people say, like, Adrian, why are you posting, like, some of these tapes in random order when it's not in chronological? Like, oh yeah, so am I. So am I. I am very surprised. What I think is like the. So, let me tell you why I put these at like random dates. So, the reason why I do it is because I want people to piece together the puzzle of what's going on in the lore and how does this fit in all of this. To answer the questions, I do make certain tapes, like the side tapes, like the Vision tape and the White Tiger tape, so that way you can have like more lore into it while not having a big effect. Yes, that can get confusing indeed. Not gonna lie. So, the first one in the timeline is the Fantastic Four tape. The first incident. Basically, it all started there. Which is ironic because the Fantastic Four was a big hit for Marvel at the time, in 1961. Yeah, small characters get attention. Although, I did kind of kill White Tiger. Sorry, Bluey, if you're watching. I'm sorry. I am very much excited to finish this series and give you all the big story in detail. The Doctor Doom tape is going to be one of the biggest plot points in set 3. That and the finale and the penultimate tape. Yes, they do. Okay. I am very much happy with the series so far. X-Men lore. Okay, so if you guys have not watched Age of X or Down the Witch's Road, massive spoilers ahead. So after Cyclops and the X-Men basically went on a killing rampage, they killed the Brotherhood. Storm fried Magneto. Colossus tore Quicksilver in half. Which, you do not want to know what happens when Colossus will meet a very angry Wanda. You do not want to know. And, yeah. Jean's up in space right now. If you saw the ending of Down the Witch's Road, and you've read the comics, you know where that's going. Uh-oh. Yeah. All I can say is she will have a bit of a crash out, and I'm not spoiling what's going to happen. And if you watched the Punisher tape, there's something a bit more personal going on in Wanda's little coup. Yes, it's going to be an insurrection. I mean, Colossus did kill her brother, so it's kind of warranted. So, to answer the Age of X cliffhanger, yeah, that's pretty much explained right away during Down the Witch's Road. And Cyclops killed Havoc, Polaris, Kitty Pryde, Jubilee, and Magik. If you can. Yeah, well, Iron Man is a bit more of a dick than Wanda. Yeah, Jubilee got murdered. Oh, some fantastic lore. Blah, 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 blah. I can't speak words. So what's Cap doing now? He's basically part of the Avengers with Cap, Thor. The roster's like Cap, Thor, Iron Man, Hulk, Ant-Man, Wasp, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, a now dead Vision, and Captain Marvel. I hope that answers your question, Battle Debates. Fury, you better run, dude. Stark's coming for you. He literally tore himself to pieces. Vision literally like killed himself. Like, I hate to be very like blunt about it, but there's no way of sugarcoating that tape. Like, there's not. I'm a okay. Thanks. It's not really Ruby esque, but this was like a custom made avatar. I am. Okay. Hey, JT! There's our Reed! Hey! Oh, I got some Fantastic Four lore to tell you all. That's in the Marvel Analog Horror canon. Uh, do y'all remember Namor the Submariner? Oh, okay, JT. Thanks. So, I'm gonna reveal this to you all now. Namor's dead, and all of Atlantis was basically destroyed. And, a certain stretchy man wasn't liking the fact that he was flirting with his wife. If you know the comics, you know. Well, that's what you get for trying to flirt with Reed's wife. And Reed doesn't screw around. Reed's still the more self-centered person, like he is in the comics, but Better Ray Bill, I can neither confirm nor deny what Better Ray Bill's. I can not say what Better Ray Bill's doing. So what is Iron Man's suit in this universe? His current suit is the Model 3, which it does look like the extremist suit, but in this 1960s, it was like very advanced. Okay. Well, yes and no. He's not going to be in the main series, but I can tell you there's going to be a little bit more in the Marvel Analog Horror universe after the main series ends. That's all I can say. Fun fact, I did consider an Iron Fist tape, but I didn't really see how that would work. But I do have plans for him. Most definitely. Some Spider-Man lore. I don't know if ArtDroid29 is watching this, so if you guys find Okay, will Wonder Man get his... I cannot say how Wonder Man gets his powers in the main series, because that would be spoilers. And to answer your question, Comic, they'll still be horror-esque, but they will lean into more action style. I know one series in particular is very inspired by The Boys, and one will be very inspired by The Conjuring. So, it's still going to be more mature, but there will be minor horror elements with most of the series, but one series will be absolutely horror. So yeah, there's a lot of things I cannot say due to spoilers for the main tapes. Hydro Man? Oh yeah, he exists, but let's just say Spidey turned him into evaporation. Yeah, Spidey does not screw around. He is a very spoopy person. Oh yeah, Peter still has the symbiote next time we see him. I don't know if Deadpool will ever appear in the Marvel Analog Horror series. Like, main or spin-offs. Because you know how Deadpool is mostly comedy? That would kind of throw off the tone. Yeah, it could have been worse. Spider-Man could have just drank him up. But then again, that would not be a good idea. Actually, wait, no. No. That would be a bad idea for his end. Yeah. To all my Deadpool fans, I am sorry, but I don't think Deadpool will ever appear. I mean, I could mention him, but that's practically it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Kind of like that, yeah. Oh, and Sandman got turned to glass by Spider-Man. He poured molten metal on him. Yeah, Marvel Analog Horror is very, very dark. Not to the point where it's edgy, but keeping it, like, toned down dark. Like, I don't want to use shock value, because I don't like when people rely on it so much that it just becomes disgusting. Like, for example, like Urban Spooks the Painter series, for example. He uses so much shock value that it's very disgusting. Like, search up Urban Spook on YouTube and look at the Painter series, and you'll see what I mean. Yes, like the 2010 Elm Street. Though that controversial part was originally meant to be in the original film for some reason. Um, True, that they did. That part I did not like about the movie. Okay, um, let's see what I can tell. Oh, Daredevil. That's a character I have not acknowledged any lore about yet. Um, he's killed a couple criminals like Bullseye, Typhoid Mary, Stiltman, Bushwhacker. He also killed Torpedo. Good to know. My inspirations for like the Marvel Analog Horror series were Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Oh, hi, Isaac. The Walton Files, Paranormal Activity, and yeah, he's Daredevil is a very, very hardened person after Karen and Foggy died. But now he's joined forces with Wanda, and we'll see where that goes from there. Okay, what else can I say? The Avengers lore, well, if you've seen Circle of Blood, you know, Hank's wearing something much different. He's not wearing red, he's wearing yellow. And, if you've read the comics, you know, Hank becomes a certain person. And that is Yellow Jacket. When did Hank turn into Yellow Jacket? Well, you're gonna have to find out. I'm not spoiling. No, 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 no. Okay. So to understand some of the stuff in set 3, I would recommend reading the Children's Crusade, Dark Phoenix, Spider-Man, Black Suit and Blood. What else? Fantastic Four number 5, 1962. Yes, Hank did become Yellow Jacket in What If Season 1. But this is more comic accurate Yellow Jack, not Angry Boomer Yellow Jack. Yellow Jacket. Why did I say Yellow Jack? To be fair, he'll be probably covered in some red soap concerning the nature of the series. You would be right. You would be absolutely right. Okay, so what's a character that I haven't really... Do you intend to make... Nope. No Iron Fist analog horror, but I do have plans for him in the future. Okay, so does anyone want to know about any characters that you thought were missing from the set or the series? Because I'm open to saying whether they exist or not, because there are certain characters from different points in Marvel Comics history that are in this series that you'd be surprised that I added in. I am very much excited to see where the series goes and to expand upon the lore. Do the Guardians of the Galaxy exist? No. No. They do not exist. But that doesn't mean characters who were part of the Guardians of the comics don't exist. Oh, Loki and Hela. I'm gonna have to... Loki Laufeyson is dead. Thor straight up bashed his head in with a hammer. And Hela, Thor literally obliterated all the empires in the 9 realms. If you remember Thunderstorm Warning, he believed that humanity went down a wicked road. Well, he kind of saw the 9 realms as kind of also going down that dark path. So he did what he thought was necessary. And, yeah. R.I.P. the 9 realms. What's Cletus doing? He's probably out there somewhere. Along with Eddie Brock. Because, yeah, they're not Venom and Carnage. Yet. And as for Loki, who knows? He might come back. If you've read the 2000s Thor comic run, a little certain thing happens. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright. No, God, no. We'd all be dead. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you a little bit about Iron Man, but if you've seen the tape so far, he's ruthless as hell. Like, he killed Rhodey, he killed Monica Rambeau. Okay, so new Spider-Man lore. He did kill Rhino by stabbing his own horn into his head. Black Cat, you're going to see what happens to Black Cat in the main series, actually. Hammerhead, Spider-Man beat his head in until it's like, think of like a watermelon being hit by a sledgehammer. Yeah. Hydra Man, I already answered. Tombstone, Spidey literally smashed a whole anvil on his head. Morbius, Spidey took his skull. And Chameleon, let's just say, Chameleon won't have any more faces, if you know what I mean. I am telling you this now because I am not going to show too much graphic stuff. Because, oh yeah, Tony killed Stain. So he's kind of worse than Ironmonger. What the hell? Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. Do the Nova Corps exist? Well, they did. But Captain Marvel obliterated them all. But there is one Nova left, and his name begins with an S. Guardians of the Galaxy do not exist. I have already said that, but some characters who were Guardians of the comics do exist. Okay. Random question, but what is Hydra like? Is it more like it's more like the early comics, so more Nazi-esque. But Cap took them down in the ice, like in the original comics and the first Avenger. So don't really expect Hydra to show up in the main series, unless we have it in like spin-offs. Oh, Sentry. I cannot say. That is spoilers for spin-offs. Sentry's one of those characters that people do not want to mess with. Do any of the Marvel monsters like Man-Thing, Werewolf by Night exist? Yes, they do. Werewolf by Night will have his own tape in the main series, and I can't say anything about Man-Thing yet. But Man-Thing is more of what he is in the comics. Did Hulk kill Abomination Leader? Yes, he did. Did Cap punch Hitler in the face? Yes. He indeed did. But that's mostly for, like, war promo stuff. Like in the first Avenger movie. Also, what about Blue Marvel? Oh, that's a character that is very deep in the Marvel canon. Expect Blue Marvel to show up in the spin-offs. Yeah, basically pre-1961 was basically the same. No, I've already said there's no plans for Deadpool to show up, but he could be mentioned. And just so you know, I don't plan on using slapstick. Slapstick's too comedic for the series. Unless I can make him like a Art the Clown-esque character, maybe he could make sense. But, well, Jennifer Walters was mentioned in the Hulk tape, so that is fairly possible. Well, that really depends if he really wants to go there. Because sometimes it's a very bad idea to go there. If it's really bad for the average Joe, Impossible Man? Oh, Reed killed him. Gambit? You know how long I've been waiting for this? Well, Gambit's gonna be in spin-offs. Because then he'll make a name for himself there. Kinda, yeah. He does kind of have... Gambit did not die. He is still alive. He was never mentioned, but, I do have plans for the old swamp rat. Well, Peter does have the symbiote, so that is very possible in the future. Daredevil killed him. Okay, let's see what's going on. Galactus and Ultron. Aw, thank you, man. Though Ultron doesn't really have a big role along with Galactus, is Resurrection possible? That's complicated. Resurrection doesn't work like it usually does in Marvel Comics, which is just basically to make more sales. Thanos? He's still around, but he's in hiding. Like, resurrection can only like happen for like a god or something, or like a very powerful like spiritual seance. So only the gods and the supernatural, like witches, sorcerers, can do it. But that really depends if you really want a zombie. And we do not want zombies. Because that'll just become Marvel zombies at this point. Actually, Death is out there, but she's just in the background watching everything. Well, if you have a tyrant Iron Man, a militant Daredevil, and a OP Scarlet Witch, yeah, that's gonna happen. Oh, he's become corrupted. He took control of the Darkhold, which I didn't say in the Doctor Strange tape, which I apologize. And basically, he's a deteriorating body. Deteriorating. Ugh. Why is it hard saying words sometimes? His body is deteriorating to the point where he's like almost a living corpse. If you're I did take inspiration a little bit from the Ultimate Universe, but just a smidge. Just a smidge. But most of the inspiration for Marvel Analog Horror was other horror content that I watched. Yeah, it was not mentioned, and for that I apologize. I did not know hair was movable in a VTuber Maker. Oh, Mephisto's still around. Because, well, a certain Blaze will meet him. And, that certain person will have their own tape in the main series. Yeah, no. That part of the Ultimate Universe did not happen. At all. He's still terrorizing New York. The Inhumans are still in Attilan. They have not went to Earth. As per their usual. Like, to be honest, the Inhumans dodged a bullet. And, there's a little bit of supernatural lore, too. So, everyone's seen Agatha all along, right? So, I forgot to mention what happened to a certain Agatha Harkness. Well, I didn't mention this in the Scarlet Witch tape, so I'm gonna say it right here. Are y'all ready? Because I am. Oh, Dormammu? Yeah, Dormammu exists. But back to the answer at hand. Wanda killed Agatha. Yeah, Wanda killed Agatha. No, she did not kill Sparky. Thank God. I am not that cruel of a person to kill a dog in Marvel Analog Horror. Uh-oh. Oh, she did worse. Agatha did much worse than killing a dog. She literally scammed witches for centuries. Yeah, let that sink in. Okay. Oh, that would be awesome. Like, I do have a casting call for a analog horror artist. So, if one comes around, cool. If not, it's fine. Thor killed Odin. Yeah. Thor is insane. Well, same reason he killed Jane. Oh yeah, Thor's OP as hell. So yes. Tony didn't torture Cap. He did torture Vision though. Alright, so Tony killed Rhodey. No, he didn't. Thor's just cuckoo crazy. But you'll find out why all these Marvel characters turned evil in set 3, like early set 3. Given SpongeBob didn't exist till the 90s, no. No, it's fine, man. It's all good. Ugh. Okay. What can I say about the spin-offs? Um, Other pantheons? Basically the same as in the comics. Yes, Hercules does exist. Moon Knight exists, and he's a killer. So the Egyptian pan... Don't make me delete that comment. I am not amused. So, yeah, there are other pantheons, and, there's one group that people don't really mention, but Kate Bishop exists, Kamala Khan exists, some members of the Young Avengers exist. That I can confirm. But not the team itself. The Power Pack are okay. Don't worry. Nothing bad happened to them. Well, their father died, but that's practically it. Yeah, I am not going to hurt kids in Marvel Analog Horror. Like, this is meant to be scary and dark, but I'm not going to hurt kids, dogs, or any of the liking that are innocent. This is meant to be a more story-driven analog horror. I loved Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2. Heck, I even made a review of it on my channel. Also excited to see where things go from there for the Pooniverse. Well, that is the wonderful thing about Tiggers. I cannot say. I cannot say. In terms of the Blood and Honey Tigger, I think maybe Werewolf by Night. Because he's going to be pretty sadistic. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Yeah, I know what you meant. Which character is most like the Disney Tigger? None of them. Yeah, well, it's mostly Werewolf by Night. No. Punisher is Daredevil's second in command. Actually, wait, no. He's just a pawn to Daredevil. Luke Cage is Daredevil's second in command. Yes, Sabretooth exists. Wolverine will not eat people. Yes, that is more darker Marvel universes. No, Vanisher and Zeitgeist do not exist. Um, no, I had not thought of a soundtrack before. That would be cool. Well, I think that's all the time we have here today. Thank you all so much for joining the first Marvel Analog Horror Q&A, and maybe sometime soon